go back to Uraeus. You rob us, Uraeus, flee the chaos and confusion. Stimulating the five senses is not a mere illusion. Love and wisdom is art, put it together like fusion. Soldiers poised us out to give a new world a contusion.
Hum-ba-diggity, hit down on Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix.
Heretics and some critics, they say we rank first. We're not the baddest of the bad, nor the worst of the worst. We strive for some embodiment in harmony with the universe. Though weathered, we're unmovable like Mount Kilimanjaro. Africans will laugh again, so I say no sorrow. We are the people of the day before yesterday. We are the people of the day after tomorrow. I have a dream someday that our youth will be walking down the streets, contemplating, nibbling on ginseng root, giving hell to those who aren't hard for sure, but for show. Pretending what you hadn't thought but said and didn't know. Claiming sets, throwing up gang signs, society's got you snared. What the hell is that sign language? For the spiritually impaired, I'm not a player hater, I'm just a player fader. What goes around comes around, vengeance is mine, I'll catch you later.
Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm Helen from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix.
No man shall get the best of me. Woman's the great test of me. The part of me that strives up and begins to pull up the rest of me. Conquering selfish, true manifest destiny. And good reflects this. As I become more mindful, godliness pierces the blindfold. And I take it to the nine, so you can't check this. I pumps courage to the chest when suckers come for test. And when they come for test, there's no need to press a nine. I've got to buck a sucker with great outflux of the mind. My clairvoyance is a product of mind sight, creating foresight instead of hindsight. My buoyancy is a reflection of my hardship. I've been through much, and I'm beyond death. My legacy is a reflection of my godship. I hold a tight grip until my last breath. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of six gods in the mix. No gimmicks, just a few turntable tricks, executed by DJ Superman top notch. More vision than Blackwatch, he steps upon the heads of DJs like a quick game of hopscotch. Wherever the top drops, then we must begin with musical sustenance. True, that comes through the eye of the storm, though cosmic in fact. This child's tracks are produced in his humanoid form. We are the sum of none but one.
Myth, interpreted as it was later on in history, led to profound conceptions of the woman as inferior, and sometimes in some civilizations as essentially evil. So she's supposed to be the great seductress, the weaker women kind. The most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
about a quick question too. It can be on the record, off the record. It can be on the record. I heard Bob Johnson said he's talking to the higher powers, I guess the government, about our reparations. And I guess the numbers that they come up with were about 3. His name is Saul here in Ngozi, Northern Light Shopping Center. He want more than just a nice cut. Good conversation, good vibe, good music. Come see me at 3512 Cleveland.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Man, family, great day to you. Let's make sure everything is working out here. I want to make sure everything is straight. All right, cool. So I was up late last night doing videos, and I
actually trying to finish a few writing projects. And I got a chill week this week, so I'm gonna try to get as much work done as possible. We're gonna enjoy ourselves as much as possible. We'll talk about a few things. It's a Toast and Talk. Call it Toast and Talk in mine. Toast and Talk Umoja. So, family, if you want to call in, lines are open. We'll be open after the toast. 614-556-4535. Man, I got that pretty ambrosia. The originals are ready, but I'm going to hold on to the originals until all the other stuff is ready. Right now, I got ginger brewing, ginger and red. I got a coffee ginseng. I might have about 2 gallons of that. I got a coffee ginseng, and I am experimenting with a cola nut, seeing how that's gonna work out. Y'all see me chewing on these a little bit earlier. Cola nut. Oh, I'm showing it to this. You see it? All right, I got some bigger ones than that. So we're going to use some cola nut, see how that works out. But anyway, I'm going to open up the lines just in case there's anybody out there, because I know a lot of people at their ventures or their jobs or whatever right now. But we about to toast. That's my first water this morning, and it's like having adverse effects. I'm feeling, so I'm on day 8. I weighed myself last night. I was 169. I weighed myself this morning. I was 164. So right now I'm going into the period of time where it's going to be a rapid amount of weight loss. Because I didn't weigh myself. The mistake I made, I didn't weigh myself at the beginning. So 169 sound about right for me. I'm between 180, 170. Anyway, so it's going to start going down real fast. The water, I feel it inside of me. So, family, it is about to be some powerful energy, at least for me. Hopefully, those of you that's participating with me in some form or fashion, you're going to be able to draw some of this energy that we're going to be attracting around us as Gye-Nyame right now. Because I'm going to use it. I'm doing commercials. I'm doing how-to videos. I got to put together another 60-second cut for supporting Gye-Nyame journey. I got to put something together for freegnjecourse.com. I got a lot of stuff to do. Then I got to edit about 3 other books. So, like I said, I need help, but until we are able to afford the help, because I can't, like I said, I got enough for the family that's volunteering, and like I said, we're not a volunteer nation. You know what I'm saying? We don't strive to volunteer. I don't strive to build a collection of volunteers. I'm striving to build a collection of individuals that are able to bring value and to receive a return in value, a RII, or with ROI, return on investment. We invest in, we practicing reciprocity at all times. But family, so we got a lot to talk about. Let's go on and let's knock this toast out. All right, so I can't do the ambrosia, but let me show you something. All right, this is the original tea. This is the tea after the. Hopefully y'all can see the difference. All right, there you go. You see it. You see the colors are slight. You can see the change. All right. Even though this tea is very active, and this batch, like I said, I used 30 pounds of honey on it, so I didn't even need to sweeten it up at the end. I'm like, man, shit. It took a whole 30 pounds of honey, so I ain't even I'm not putting no more honey. No more honey. The honey budget has been broken on this batch right here. So let's get it. All right, so we about to do our toast, and I only can toast with water. Right now we're only doing water today and tomorrow, and then I will be on air for Ujima, Ujama, and Nia, and we will be back on water on Kuumba and Imani, and then after that we'll start phasing back into the world. Phasing back into the world. All right, so here we go. So first, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose. I just noticed. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, because we getting ready for our big move. So I was wondering if somebody had did something with my sheets. So yeah, in a minute y'all gonna be seeing my chair is. We're not gonna have the chair no more. We're gonna move to another spot. So yeah, and so I'm gonna literally be in the black cave. So so we're getting prepared for the move. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna be glad to get up out this place, cause this piece of, my rent has went up almost maybe $300, $200 to $300. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting up here. This is ridiculous. This don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? During what was declared a pandemic, so you want to up the rent during the pandemic. You want to force people to move during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? But and this is what you always get. It's not me. It's my job, right? And it's like because I've been in that place before too, where it's like you got to pass it, because we all work for institutions. These institutions don't give a shit about people. Don't give a shit about what you did. Just fuck you, pay me. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So once we get clear on that, we can really make some progress. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to my auntie Georgia. I see you out there. So let's go and do our toast. Yeah, I'm moving into a low right now, family, so y'all got to excuse me. So first off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that Creator, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? Of course, you know where we go. We lift up our glass. We're gonna salute our personal ancestors. So I'm gonna do the list as much as I can, as far as I can. Hey, Sasha, I need you to get up at the table. I need you to get up at the table. You ain't showed me that you committed enough to what you're doing to get done like that. So I need you to be in study mode. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William, Walter, Christopher Gaston, Lena, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Falar, Montague Pimentel, Normal X, Sapet Ma, Rob, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Ederon Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxor Brothers, Miss Either Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jonathan Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Lorella Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renham, and Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, Beatty, Sarah Well, Levita Farmer, Augusto Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Southern Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Orange, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hader Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen O'Hara, Frank Russell and Davis, Frank and Russell Davis. We way down here. Eleanor Howe, Eleanor Frank and Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dean Monez, Jean, and Ruth Jones, Janet Callahan. We got William Walter West. We got Nigella Parrish. We got Elder Basiji Fulani. We got Jim Robinson. We got Gladys Johnson. We got Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, East Waters, DePretis Hines, Anna Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kevin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Izzy Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Michael Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Armin Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimmel Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Erin Eno Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Jack Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Artie Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary France, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manella, Iris Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Lud Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Argon Armstead, Captain Anthony Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Okay. We have the Black Book. We have Joella Giles. We have James Carswell. We have Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We have Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundivan, Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermate, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons. We got Daniel Tilley. We got Angeline Gatz, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson. We got Teresa Sambu. We got Aunt Maxine. We got Uncle James. We got Henry Munger III. We got Tamara Dowdy. We got Nicole Harris. We got Julie Terry, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton. We got Johanna. We got Cassandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We have Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como. We got Alberta T. Davis. We got Charles Davis. We got Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey. We got Victor Bowden. We got Drusilla Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Touchin, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Tillar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Kofer, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson. We got R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Saver Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jana Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Jossa McCallop, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee. All right, family. We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute all of our ancestors. For those that would like to add their ancestors to the list, by all means, you are welcome. Just post them up in the comments or hit us up on our Facebook page at Gye-Nyame Journey Media, or just hit me up or hit us on the Discord. Matter of fact, let me put up the link for the Discord right now so that y'all can go on and start joining us on our Discord. Invite people. All right, let's do, we're going to edit the link. Okay. All right. All right, cool. We'll give you that attitude. Give you one-time use. Uh-huh. Generating, uh-huh. I'm going to copy that. Copy. We're going to throw it in there. Join us on the Discord. Control V. Boom. There we go. All right. Also, you can send it to us on our Discord. Let me make sure we get that in our... There we go. On the Spreaker as well. You know, I just put out a video on how we're using Discord now. You know, like I said, I'm still new at it too. So we learn this stuff together, right? But Discord allows us to send text, allows us to use voice and all that stuff. So, as a matter of fact, I got a couple of messages on Discord right now. Let's see if they are Gye-Nyame related. Gye-Nyame Journey related. No, we got a new one from Restream. What is it? Use a link to invite your friends to Discord. Restream. Join. Okay. But I just found out some new stuff. Restream. Discord is here to help our community better understand. Blah, blah, blah. Beta announcements. That's what I want to check out. Our teams continue working to improve. See, my mind is not here, y'all. You see what happened? I just got caught up. Hold on. Our communities continue working to improve our dashboard. The old preview player is still active by default, so try the new beta version. Head to your Restream dashboard from this link. Okay. All right. I'm slipping. All right. Anyway, let me get back to Gye-Nyame Journey. I got took off that quick. My attention span is shortening, and my temper is flaring up a little bit more. You know, but hey, we still gonna have us a good time. So now, what we're going to do is, what I was trying to say is that you can hit us up on our Discord or in our Gye-Nyame Journey, on our Gye-Nyame Journey page, or even in the group, and somebody will let me know. That there's an ancestor that need to be added, okay? So we lift up our glass to all of our ancestors. And with that, we say, Ashe. With that, we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Very simple. We're going to make a very, very simple jump. From there, we're going to move to the present moment. We lift up our glass, and we salute this moment. So right now, family, we are on Umoja Day. Umoja, family, I'm asking everybody to open up their reticular formations and seek out Umoja, all right? Seek out Umoja. It's around you. It's Umoja Day. The demonic principle of the day is truth. The color is violet. They got on you see the purple shirt. Mentalism is the hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwojo. Female name is Ajua. And while we here, let's go and look at the names. So now I had to cut out some stuff. We got Kwojo and we got Ajua, right? So in different parts it's different, and they say the day is Iduada, right? Kwojo, Ajua. All right. So I'm going to kind of skip the first part, because what's crazy to me is that they attribute a lot of the name to biblical references. And I'm sitting up here like, hold on. Now, these names are old. I mean, I'm talking about old, right? You know, but hey, I'm gonna leave it alone. That's their shit. So they say that Umoja Day born people are passionate, grateful, to know, observant, clever, great friends, All right, let's go. Ejuada or Juoada is the second day of creation. All right, there we go. And it's on this day that our God created the skies, or Ewim, as we call it in Tree. He created separation between the huge waters. Now I'm reading from. Let me make sure you know what I'm reading from, so that you know I didn't do this. Conde names. This is from Modern Ghana, the day Conde names and their embedded ancient symbolism. All right. The author is Vanessa Danso, and this was done on February 14th, 2016. So, as we call it in Twi, is Ewim is the sky, as we call it in Twi. That's the language. He created separation between the huge waters. Waters below the sky is rather self-explanatory. We can observe oceans. The water above the sky, however, might be slightly tricky to grasp. Water particles can be found in clouds, rain, fog, and snow, etc. Space between these waters was needed to create air. Ijoada was originally Kwawida, with the following syllables: Kwa equal creator, we or Y equals sky, and Da equals day. So it's Creator Sky Day. Today we refer to the sky as Ewim, and this comes from we. Over time, we became Dwo, which means cold, so cold skies. Since I'm a Umoja born, now this is the lady writing, I can actually start by describing myself according to the literature. I enjoy life to the fullest, have an incredible zest for life, free spirit, and wish to be original in everything they do. They are also very maternal and feminine, therefore like to take care of others. Apparently, we can also be slightly intolerant, stubborn, dominant, and jealous if we want to be, but we can also be unapologetically frank and direct, persistent, open-minded, resilient, and quite allergic to injustice. Quajos are a lot of fun. They are very magnetic and intensely dynamic. They are innovative, appear to be strong, and very masculine. However, under the layer is a sensitive heart. Quojos are leaders and do not do so well with insubordinate roles. Quojos care about others and are highly emotional as well, so much so that they may abruptly burst out their emotions. They enjoy the finer things in life and are very generous. So tomorrow we will go through Kuji Chagalia Day. You know what I'm saying? We'll go through that day. Actually, we're going through the day names. So we're going to go through the day names. So, of course, there's going to be a little bit more in depth in this because we're going to have to put together basically an e-course for this, or maybe a e-book. I don't know. We got to put something together because with our days, as you know, we go through it. We got, not only do we got the Nguza Saba, we got the 7 laws of Mayat, we got the 7 colors, we got the 7 hermetic laws, and we got the names. So we need to go on and put something together so that we can have a real talk here at Gye-Nyame about how to use this information, right? Not only how to use this information, getting access to this information, and giving other people access to this information so that they can kind of get some clues about themselves. All right, but anyway, we lift up our glass. We salute this present moment because in this moment is our power, and hopefully we're not wasting it. We lift up our glass and we salute, and we say our shade. From there, we look at our future generations, right? Mine's over there right now, struggling on a computer. What's up, Miss Jackson? How you doing, Stephanie? All right, we lift up our glass. We salute our future, our children, our children's children, onto infinity. Sasha. Sit up. I need you and study. Get the cover off. Be cold. Get the cover off. Get to work. All right. We lift up our glass. We lift up our glass and we salute. We already did the future generation. Yeah, we toast our. We gonna do it again just in case. We toast our future generation, our children, our children's children, on to infinity. From there, we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass and we salute. From there, family, where do we go? We go to that selfish toast. What is it that you need right now to move towards your greatness? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? All right. Now we're going to salute the tribe. We're going to toast the tribe, right? We're building the tribe, and the tribe is growing. It's becoming more powerful. So we're going to lift up. We're going to salute our tribe. We're going to salute all the tribes out there. Those of you that participate, and you might have tribes where you are. You might be part of the Gye-Nyame tribe. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. We're going to toast those tribes, right? Because the tribes, you know, the tribe empowers the individual, and the individual empowers the tribe. That constant cycle of reciprocity that's going on. One needing the other in order for it to work. So we lift up our glass and we salute. Ashe. From there, family, last but not least, I want to toast the most beautiful, the classiest, the wisest, the most informative, the bravest, the strongest individual in the room. I lift up our glass and we salute and we say, Ashe. Where my Ashe? Ashe. Ashe. I killed it. All right, family. All right. So I got the caller lines open. I know y'all, I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Y'all wasn't expecting it and all that. But anyway, I'm here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still alive. We on day 8. I think, yeah, we on day 8. And I'm still alive, right? I ain't going nowhere. I ain't died yet. All right, but hey, you know, oh wow. Getting tips and stuff? Is that what that is? We got tips? What? Oh my God. I'm loving it. All right, so now, let me go and drink, you know, because this is all I'm getting today. That's breakfast. Now I need lunch. We're going to have us some boiled water. I'm going to have boiled water for lunch. Cleveland, boil me some water. Oh, we're going to have boiled water for lunch. No, but in all seriousness, let's go on and we're going to go to our news screen. We're going to look at some of the news. And if nobody call in, we're going to call it a day. And I will see y'all later. Well, we'll see y'all tomorrow. But I'm going to be posting some videos. Well, actually, for the supporters, I'm going to be posting videos. I'm working on a commercial right now. As a matter of fact, right after I get off of here, hopefully Cleve will be able to help me so that I can finish. The first 2 parts are done. I'm putting a commercial together. And y'all will be seeing it air. Yep. We're going to be pushing it out once again. All right, so let's transition up out of here. For those that want to know, I'm in my OBS studio. I'm going to go and jump on out of there. Let's go to the Uber conference is open. Call-in number is 614-556-4535. Let me go ahead and post up the number for those that might be interested in joining the conversation. I'm just gonna cover some news real quick. Hold on, my server went. I ain't gonna say it went down, but my server kind of stuttered on me for a little bit. All right, so let's go. All right, we still up. All right, where we at? All right, we're gonna go to our page on Gye-Nyame Journey. We on the page. All right, so we are 685 on the DigiFest. Okay, so I can unpin it now. I'm gonna unpin it because it's over 7 days. Let's unpin it. We're gonna unpin it from the top, and it will slowly fade away. All right. So we on Toast&Talk Umoja right now. Well, I'm kind of late. The 164.5 is what I weighed when I weighed myself this morning. I lost about 5 pounds. I'm bugging on that. I'm like, wow, where them pounds go? That quick. I mean, I just had them yesterday. Where'd they go? 28 people reached, 10 engagements, 6 comments. Thank you to all those that took time to throw up a thumb or just comment. Thank you very, very much. And thank you to all those that at least stopped in for a second. I appreciate you. You might catch me a little bit later. All right. Oh, man. All right, cool. I want to definitely call. Oh, man, the excitement is growing. Now, I haven't touched the stuff in a long time, but Forbes. This from Forbes magazine. You can read it for yourself. Researchers are looking at cannabis as a potential way to prevent COVID-19. Now, I know some of my elders out there kicking it right now. They be like, what? Smoking weed might stop? They're going to come up with a strand of weed that if I smoke it, I'm not going to get COVID-19? Don't get no better than that, right? Oh, my God. I'm sitting up here like, oh, Lord. I'm not going to read it. Y'all going to read that for yourself. Of course the article is a little bit hype because they want to get people to read, and that's what they're supposed to do. But the reality is that many of the things that have been made illegal or that you might have been told might not be healthy for you, it might not be quite what these motherfuckers been telling you because they have lied to us before. I'm just letting y'all know. So it would be a strange thing if the one thing that they came out with to fight COVID-19 would be cannabis. All the black men and black women in jail for cannabis, and all of a sudden, it's a possibility that the one cure for a pandemic is the very thing or very tool that a lot of people have been using to deal with their stress in the first place. Hold on, somebody just posted something up. I see you. Give me a second. What's up, Brother Kwame? We'll be here briefly because I'm in the middle of a conference on astronomy right now. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. I mean, I'm late, so, bro, I appreciate you stopping through. I appreciate you giving me a little bit of time. All right, Missouri Democratic mayor accused of intimidating defund police protesters after reading names and partial address on the air. Let's go and look at this. I want you to get the whole piece because this is how this is how they try to intimidate. Missouri Democratic mayor accused of intimidating defund police protesters after reading names, partial addresses on live stream. Why would you do that? Why would you do that unless you was trying? And and I want y'all to look at her now, right? Look at her. See, because this is what happens. They come out and they do shit. The next thing you know, they doing the tears and shit and talking about they apologize. No, that shit is unacceptable. Y'all need to go and dethrone her because right now what she's doing, she's fighting to keep her throne. So I mean, individuals like that need to be eliminated. They need to, they shouldn't be working in public service because that wasn't a public servant type thing to do. To be a public servant, you're going to have to be humble because you're going to have ignorant people coming at you all the goddamn time. That's what public service is about. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have problems with people. You're going to have some wonderful people that you work with. You're going to have some wonderful people that you run into. But as a public servant, you're going to have to be able to deal with people with attitudes or people that want your job. You can't be putting their life on the line with some foolishness. All right. Get this said, spike in Columbus violence. It's community call to action. You're going to read that for yourself. I'm getting the will of death. And also, all right, cool. Opinion. Now's the time to learn from Hispanic Americans. There's not a criminal. They're not criminals, not drug dealers, rapists, as Trump said, but are often. So what they're finding out is that even though the coronavirus is ravishing their communities, is pretty close to how it's doing ours. They are still coming together as a community to deal with it. Not saying that we're not. I don't but we could do a story on that. But they talk about how first generational Hispanics, Latinos live longer than whites as well as blacks. You know what I'm saying? Darren, it looked like, if I remember right, it's almost like 10 years. And they attribute that to the family relations, and to the strong community. But then they notice a sharp drop. When they do the numbers, they notice a sharp drop with second generation, right? So first generation come here and maintain the connections, and maintain the community activity, maintain the community aspect of it, the tribal piece. But then as the second generation come in and more educated, more educated, more used to doing this stuff, they're Americans, their life expectancy drops off. It's about even with ours. So we had divine conversation yesterday, and Sister Jill put up an excellent, if you just want to see in brief, well, I'm gonna read it for you. Well, in brief, family divine conversation was hot. Here's a brief summary. We're in Kwanzaa season 365. Kujichagulia, we must name and define ourselves. Divine conversation topic, Juneteenth. Whose property are we? We belong to our family. Our family becomes a village, a circle of protection. Historically, when we were born into a community, and the community along with your biological family took care of you. We can be a part of a different family. We can be a part of different families beyond your biological family. Multiple circles, spheres of protection, resources, and support. We need to be refreshed on the rules of the family so we know who we are. Nia building and developing our traditional greatness. We all have to play our part. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. We must stay together, to work together, to be stronger and better, and ward off bad behavior. Umoja, unity. You know your family's strengths and weaknesses. Family builds each other's strengths. Play to strengths to build up weaknesses. You do it to better your family, not for ulterior motives. Imani, believing in our people. Ujamaa equals cooperative resources. Family over money. Family over everything. Family is your inheritance. This time is now. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Build up the family. Hotep. Sister Jill. Excellent briefing on what happened. So anybody that want to go and check that out, you go and check it out. And we're going to get there. Now, this is a nice, a deep video by Cut Master Belly. That's who I am. That's what he say. But he did a real great job on this video. Very creative and very to the point and very on point in this time. So if you haven't seen this video, go and check it out. It's up on our timeline. I also premiered Dr. Kelsey's not really premiered, but this is I cut up the DigiFest stuff, and I will be airing some of that. You know what I'm saying? I will be airing some of that. So So we got 16 views on Dr. Kelsey. I want to thank those that took the time. Now, a Pew analysis show only 1 in 6 Black Lives Matter protesters are black. Now, family, you gonna read this for yourself, right? But you know, this is the Pew, and they could be wrong. I don't know. But this is the point. We have a lot of young people and young white people. We got some young Hispanic people. We have young Asian people and young black people that are out marching for Black Lives Matter. But what I'm really interested in is how many of them will be in support of reparations, because reparations is the major tool that will solidify or will fix the issues that we're having. You know what I'm saying? With the system, with the police department, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. If you go to ADOS101.com, ADOS101.com, you can see the agenda in there, because reparations is more than just you receiving a check. Yes, you are going to get a check, though. You know what I'm saying? At least if you ADOS, right? And that's part of the problem. And I would really be interested in, I'm gonna see if I can find this poll, because I'm really interested in Black Lives Matter stance on reparations, as well as a lot of the white members that are out here in the streets agitating for black lives. I wonder how they feel about the whole idea of reparations. That would be a real interesting experiment just to see. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're going to find out. You know, we're going to find out. All right, here we go, and this is it. A divine conversation. Wow, 78 views, 12 shares, 24 comments, family. Thank you. All right, so now, I'm not going to hold y'all up. I told y'all I ain't going to stay that long. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to stay that long. I'm going to get up out of here. But family, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Let me go and get to here and get y'all on the screen. So now, let's go ahead and we're going to exit out. But of course, y'all know, got to salute.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black. Too strong? Yeah.
We were born to be great.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black.
We were born to be great.
Mbube is an acronym. Mind, Body, and Universal Balance Empowerment Institute. It is also Zulu. It means lion, of course. With that, we're working with resiliency. We're working with trauma-informed care. With all of the mind-body connections that we need to not only address so many of our ills, but also to heal from them. There's no one giant step that does it. It's a lot of little steps. Author unknown. How do you regulate? Yoga, meditation, and Mbube. Mind, Body, Universal Balance Empowerment. We're waiting for you. How do you regulate?